everyone, my name is Jenna and I had literally 8 minutes to put on some makeup and guess what I did? Honestly, I did a lot. I put on freaking primer and foundation and I attempted to do a look. It's not finished, but I could probably walk out of the house like this and I feel like that's valid. I'm doing that like under eye trend where it's like a different color. Yeah, kind of wild, but anyway, hi, random tangent. That was just like so wild. I was like literally racing against time to try to make the stream because I care about y'all. I was gonna say I'm kidding, but I'm like, well, more so like discipline. I have a streaming schedule, I guess. Sticking to it when I can. The only times I don't stick to my streaming schedule are like when I'm hanging out with people. Like if someone's schedule is like, oh, this is the only day I can hang out, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, if someone's traveling over an hour and a half to hang out on a Monday, Tuesday, Friday, I definitely gonna be there. Anyway, hi, random tangent. Welcome to Nintendo Switch Sports. Imagine this being Nintendo Switch Sports. Like, so wow. Wow. It's a 5 out of 5 at GameStop, a 7 out of 10 in IGN, and a 5 out of 5 at Best Buy. IGN, going hard. Look at these not me characters. I don't know, I fucking hate the fact that the Miis have like legs or like they look so humanoid. I hate that. I like the way Wii Sports looked. Like a lot actually. Wii Sports. Oh my god, am I exposing my my freaking search history? Maybe. Yeah, Wii Sports. I mean, okay, actually Wii Sports did have legs, but something about Nintendo Switch Sports just doesn't look right, you know what I mean? Like, is this even a me? No, we need this guy. Anyway, I'm not doing any of that because I'm gonna be playing MapleStory. Why? Because there's an event in MapleStory that I'm inclined to do. And I'm actually working on my Legion right now, unintentionally. Don't tell any of my Maple friends. Yeah, I'm working on Legion, and that's it. I'm working on Legion. Honestly, I should have left this character on the EXP, not gonna lie. But extra coins? I mean, I left it on overnight, and so far it's performing well. I thought it was gonna take like 8 hours to get to 30,000. But I guess it takes a little bit longer. Anyway, I'm playing a Hoyoung today. I'm trying to get it to 140, and then if we have time, we will do a different character, or I will either what will I do? Do a different character or do dailies. Yes. See, my character's been on for 12 hours. The math. I've decided to, like right now, to fund it a little bit. Like I'm gonna give my character some Monster Park potions, some gold potions. Actually, should I? Actually, no, I don't want to because those potions are valuable and they should only go for the main. What channel did I click on? Oh, it's Slimy. I'm just here to collect Monster Collection, okay? Don't judge me, I don't have a 24-hour one. Because, I don't know, I'm an archer and yet somehow I, what is it? I'm still on this. 6, 6, and 3. I just realized I don't have any music playing. I didn't even think about that because I'm not even grinding. Should I just turn on the maple music? I might. Yeah, I will. Hang on, let me switch accounts. I'm gonna play in offline mode just so that none of my friends expose themselves. All right. We're oh, can you go? Hello. Can okay. I was like, why is it so quiet? Oh wait, the master volume is so no BGM. Let me turn up my desktop audio. It's kind of loud in my headphones, but hopefully you all are getting the experience, the Maple experience. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit actually. I'm not talking that loudly. I feel like my lowest, like, I don't know, do you ever just like, I don't know if any of y'all stream, but just start talking your regular voice, which is like kind of like low, not like projecting. Anyway, random tangent. I'm just gonna run past the people I know or recognize. Let's see. How did my friend get 5 skill points already? Ooh, oh my god, if I get this, that would be cute. Actually, how's this looking? How is the gardening looking? Awful. Okay. Let's see. I didn't think about my plan here. Will I be able to get 40 levels in 40 minutes? Probably not, but we'll see. Oh, Hoyoung area. I have literally been putting off my Hoyoung for so long. I feel like we deserve to give it some time. I literally do not play thieves or like pirates in this game. I'm more likely to play a pirate than I am a thief. I really don't know the storyline. Something about like this character and animals, but like somehow it's a thief. So I don't know. I think after this, I'm probably gonna make a Lumi or some other character that has IED, and then after maybe 2 characters that have ID, and then I'm gonna do a marksman, and then what else? I don't even know. And then I'll just like branch off from there. We'll see. All right, we got foot job. No, no, what? What happened? Oh, I was like, what? 3? Oh my god. I need a shop, thank you. Always keep the OG items that were given to you. Actually, let me buy those back. Oh my god, I put like a cream shadow in my waterline. I can like, it's kind of in my vision, but it's all good. I'm not mad about it. Shout outs to my friends that gave me power elixirs because these potions were not cutting it. So many Drake skulls. Also, I need a pet. Let me see if the value of pets is down. Not me and my buff freezers thinking that I would need them for a Zakum. I've never had such good luck with Zakum. If usually when I go under level 100, I die. But I went at level 90 and it gave me 7 levels. It was sick. Oh my god, wait. The maple music. Love. Can someone explain to me why pets are so fucking expensive right now? I mean, they are very cute, I'm not gonna lie, but like, hello? They should be under 20 mil. Oh my god. Crying. Actually, what are these? The Dream Lunas? Actually, the Dream Lunas aren't that expensive if you're going for those, but I only have 6 mil on this character and I refuse to pull into my mains inventory. My equipment tab. Alright, I'm gonna open some potential just to see. I don't think I'm gonna find another bottom per se. Yeah. Plus 8. Guess we can take that. A glove, 110. Let's see. Let's open it. Still bad. Wait, let me see. I'm not gonna open the potential. Yeah, actually I will. Never mind. Immediate change. I have so many Hwoyoung weapons. I don't know why. It's just... I guess I just happened to pick up some stuff on the way. Anyway, let's sell. Oh, I'll think about the glove, actually. Look at us! Okay, what do any of this stuff do? What does it do? I honestly don't know what I'm doing about the scrolls and the talismans shit. I really don't know. I only watch like every time I try to watch like a Hwoyoung guide, I get so distracted and like I can't focus. Okay, so this is fire. Do that. Can use only while airborne. Huh. I think this is a movement skill, so I'll think about that. So it's a warp gate. Oh, interesting. I don't think I'll use that, honestly. The teleport back and forth. Hi, Barca. How's it going? A vortex that summons energy. Honestly, this is the worst part about Maple. Fucking finding enough keyboard space. There's so many summons. What is this? I don't like this skill. We're gonna switch. Actually, let's see. Fucking dog shit, but how about you? Wait, why? What's wrong? You know, I feel like I was very chill today. I like woke up late and everything. And then I was like, oh shit, I have to stream today. But we're here now. I don't know. I've just been sleeping pretty late recently, but that's because I've been like trying to play with my bass a little bit more. So I don't know if that's the reason. Oh, like I don't know. I feel like sleeping in, resting a little bit. Oh, an emblem. Chuck the silver one away. A lot of stuff? Oh no. Wasn't it like finals week or something? Or midterms? Sorry, friend, for your bad week. I feel like my week has just been like watching Bridgerton. I finished watching season 1 of Bridgerton and been playing the bass a lot. I've been really thinking about skating a lot, actually. I'm just like, am I depressed or am I not depressed? Because I'm like, I have a lot of hobbies going on. But yeah, I'm like, am I okay? Me trying to psychoanalyze myself. I think I'm okay. I don't know. I don't know what it's like to feel okay, so then I'm like, am I okay? Let's see, hopefully... oh my god, my fucking interact key is on Y on this character, which is different from the rest. What does this do? What does this do? Ugh, I didn't build enough whatever gauge. I don't know how long I could handle this music, actually. Wow, Nintendo Switch Sports looks a little different from the reveal trailer. I know, right? It's much chiller now. Also, my friend didn't know that like you have to like put the leg strap on. I'm like, well, if you have Ring Fit, then yeah, it has to like read your leg movement. Honestly, I can't even imagine if like Just Dance had to like strap the leg in, because some of the moves on Just Dance require like getting on the ground, and I don't know if that's smart for a Joy-Con. The emotes. Also, I don't know what's up with my emotes. They've been in the works for a little bit, but my friend keeps going to conventions, like as in that's her job. Like she goes to art conventions and like she's a seller there. So I totally understand. Maybe I'm like, I should check in with her on the emote situation. No way you need a leg strap to read leg movement. I can't tell if that's sarcasm or not. But I mean, I actually don't know how my friend is gonna do it, because I'm like, bitch, if you're fucking playing volleyball, you better motherfucking work, dude. Like, you better be diving for that ball in your living room. I don't care. Like, commit to the bit. Breakdancing with the Joy-Con. I don't know if any Just Dance like actually like breaks like b-boys, but we'll see. You never know. Just Dance is always a developing game, and sometimes some of the dances on the 2022 version are kind of hard. Like when I took 2 weeks to learn Popstar, like in my own time, not even playing Just Dance. 1000% sarcasm. It'd be funny if it did, though. Well, I actually don't know if you all have seen Bangarang, the Just Dance version, but like that dance is so tiring. Like, this is why I'm like, fuck going to the gym when you could just play Just Dance, because that song makes you jump so much, and I'm like out of breath the entire time. Ooh, today is International Dance Day, I think? That's what my watch just told me, and they're like, you just achieved your, the goal or whatever, and I'm like, okay. Just Dance is a good game, but fuck Ubisoft. Honestly, fuck Ubisoft. That's like the only game that they care about. Because like, have you ever played or like downloaded Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune on fucking the Switch? I don't know I only can say on the Switch, right? But like, it's so bad. It's so bad. And I literally just wanted to play it because I wanted to be like, you know, maybe I'll learn something from Jeopardy, because like, you know, trying to have an educational, fun experience with friends while we try to guess the options, because they give you like options for answers, and then it's so bad. Maybe maybe I could like stream it one day and be like, to show you how bad freaking Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune are. You know, I truly... there's a car making noises. I truly wish I grew up watching Jeopardy. I feel like I would have been much smarter than I am now if I grew up watching Jeopardy. I watched it here and there, but... I mean, it's not like... It's just like memorization, honestly, if you were to like try to actually learn from that show, to be like, this is the answer. Like, there's so much stimuli in that show. How am I supposed to remember all this information? You play Siege and their servers got me like, honestly, Ubisoft sucks so bad. So fucking bad. They care way more about Rainbow Six than anything else they own. I feel like I feel like Just Dance is one of their better games, honestly, because a new one comes out every year. And more recently, they started adding more details to like Just Dance. Like, they started letting like us see the characters' faces. Which also, I don't know if you've ever seen the production of Just Dance. I didn't know the characters actually were painted like in white body paint. I'm like, oh, I thought that was CGI and shit. But or like they would wear like a green suit under their outfits. But no, they actually were painted like in white body paint. Wild. I do like the costumes in the game. I feel like the production is fun. And also, they recently teamed up with a dance studio I follow, 1 Million Dance Studio, and then they recorded like a thing for Just Dance, and I was like, all right, Just Dance is branching out. Also, how is Lady Gaga not getting her coin from Just Dance? Honestly, she was the pioneer, basically. Also, if you play the song John Wayne on Just Dance, it's kind of sick, honestly. Literally the only good thing this week was getting Overwatch beta. I was watching kind of in the background, like unconsciously, like not really paying attention to my friend playing Overwatch in the background. But it looks... I don't fucking know. Actually, I can't really say anything because I don't really know what the original looks like. But my friend said it was fun, and Overwatch is like their main game, so... John Wayne Gacy? I don't know. The song John Wayne by Lady Gaga. Pretty sick, not gonna lie. Let's see. Do I want to do a quest line? Or do I want to... what do I want to do in this game? I do want to go to Gatekeepers. I might go to Gatekeepers. Oh, but then I have to Star Force. Fuck. We'll just see. I'll think about where I'm gonna go in the game. Also, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm just like all the other people. Like, where when I look at Overwatch, it doesn't like appeal to me. Like something about the design of the game doesn't appeal to me. Something about like. Valorant kind of attracts like a certain audience, and I'm that audience. I'm like, something about Valorant looks like aesthetically pleasing to me. And Overwatch just, I don't know, the characters look so clunky. It's so much better than Overwatch 1, like the changes were so needed. My friends were really saying it's not really a new game, it's just more like quality of life changes or something like that. Just like updates, it seems. I don't know if you all agree with the changes in Overwatch, because I don't fucking know. I'm telling you what I heard. It's hearsay. Valorant players, excuse me while I empty my stomach. I don't know, I don't fucking play Valorant. Me playing a Riot game? Like, I'd rather die, honestly. Like, me supporting Riot as a femme-presenting person? Please. Hey, Golden Ire, how are you? We're just talking about Overwatch and the beta and other FPS games, actually. Also, I haven't thought about the game Rainbow Six Siege in forever, because I don't... That's not my community, right? It's not, but if you enjoy Overwatch, it shouldn't matter. I don't know. You Overwatch? I have no opinions. Shooting games? Could you imagine me with my non-mousepad ass? Like, my mousepad is just on my, like, the wooden table that I have. I could never. It would like literally freeze. Also, I have very little react. Like everything scares me. Like I have a lot of anxiety and like FPS games give me so much anxiety. Oh, like on top of it. Like me playing Persona 5 Strikers fucking forgetting Third Eye and shit. like that game's not even scary. You fucking hate all Riot game players indiscriminately. Dang. Alright. That's just discrimination. Jenna plays Call of Duty, can you imagine? I feel like I've played like combat arms and stuff. I don't know. It needs to be presented in like a better manner. Like I feel like I am more likely to probably play like Splatoon. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Give me like, first of all, ew, war. Ugh. Oh my god, it was military? Ugh, could you imagine? But something about Valorant to me is like, ooh, magic and shit. It's really bad, like, it's bad. I mean, I know several people that play League and stuff, so I'm not gonna judge them to their taste, but I'm just like, whatever. I live my life playing this 2D MMO fucking MapleStory shit. I don't even know why I'm here. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I didn't turn on the fucking skill. Let me see. We have 30 minutes to get the rest. We should be fine. Okay, 1 point here, and then 1 point here. Dragon's Eye. What is this? Oh. Oh. Okay. Talisman. Someone's a warp gear. Don't really need that. Okay. Whatever. I feel like that was the best move to make. Okay, this little character that follows you gives me like Sanrio vibes. Don't know. Something about this event gives you Sanrio vibes. Actually, let me turn up the opacity so like we can enjoy Hwoyoung a little bit. Let's do right there. Make Jenna play the No Russian mission. I don't know. I would say yes, it has a toxic community, but the games are complex and have a lot to them. To each their own. The community makes me want to commit reverse life. Oh my god. Yeah, I will say the community is so toxic. Like, being... Like, that is the true epitome of, like, toxic masculinity. And it's so sad. Because people don't even, like, call other people out for it. Like, hey bro, that's not cool. Because, like, I'm like, you're literally a part of the problem if you don't call people out. Like, because when people say, like, stuff that's, like, so out of hand, I'm like, hey, stop. Like, or, like, calm down. Because it's like, bro, in no circumstances should you ever be able to, like, say certain shit like that. Honestly, just fist fight me. Like, yeah, I don't know. There's a certain type of breed I hate. In the context of what I said, No Russian is a mission where you shot up an entire Russian airport. Oh my. Oh shit. Well, that was cool. Me being like, oh. I'm literally spamming buttons and hoping for the best. This is like I'm playing Smash or something. Oh, that's cute. I don't have enough scroll energy or something. Oh wait, I get a clone? Wait, was that a clone? I do get clones. Oh my god, these are kind of cool. These are only cool in the sense where when you get a clone. Nice. Okay, I never turned my opacity on, but it's kind of nice to look at. I don't know, I can't handle, like, there's too much pressure in FPS games. I'm a very chillax player. Like, I give very little cares in the world, and it's not gonna be for video games. Like, it's not for, it's not freaking gonna be for Maple either. Honestly, if Maple like shut down today, I wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't be that mad, honestly. Like Overwatch, because it's one of the only FPS games you're actually competent at. Ah. Oh, I hit, oh. Am I okay? I hit the wrong combination on my screen and it went to the lock screen. Oh. Hang on. Gotta make sure I'm still streaming. Don't mind me checking on my own Twitch channel. And getting a freaking ad. Oh my god, I hate. Let's see, what type of ad do I get? Oh my god, not a fucking Navy ad. Bitch, where are the, like, FBI agents watching? Oh, wait. The double audio. Yeah, like, do they not know me? Do they not know that I would never? But you're finna, but Dior Sauvage is in the support of the homie Deb. Imagine getting an ad on your own stream. Yeah. Wait, but isn't that because, you know, he did the ad for them? Like for Dior Sauvage. Honestly, even if Amber Heard was in the right, her fucking defense team is such a joke. Like, I'm like, can you imagine like paying the defense team? It's just like, she needs some more competent lawyers or something. Cause it's like bad. It's like so bad. That skill's not cool enough. That defense team is a joke, but it's kind of like humorous to watch it. It's like watching like a bad crime show, except it's real life. Honestly, but the thing is, I have no trust in the legal system at all. So we really don't know what the results are going to be. Cause like the arguments can be so clear, and it's like so clear to everyone else in the world, but then, you know, judges and like whatever, you know, racist judges can just be like, nah, it's this, and you're like, okay, you're just fucking bigot. All right, just say so. Just put that on your resume, your CV, please. You're answering my question. Hearsay. I saw the update. Oh my god, when Johnny Depp was like, he said hearsay and he's like, I'm learning. I'm like, I love his like under the breath comments. It's just so fucking funny to me. Ugh. It's so... I'm just like, is this real life? Are we really watching like an actual trial go down? And are we watching these lawyers get paid probably like thousands to millions of dollars probably? Also, what is DC gonna do about Aquaman? Like, because I know a lot of the DC movies did get delayed, but man, like, I don't know if they should continue on with what they have. They probably need to delay it a little bit more, not gonna lie. I'll keep clicking the wrong keys because my interact key is on a different button. I'm just gonna switch it back because I'm too lazy to think about it. Oh my god, please stop talking to me, Grant. I'm just trying to press my NPC button. A Flash movie apparently got put on pause for the release. I mean, it was already put on pause, but like, holy fuck, DC's like... DC is so fucked, honestly. Like, they're like, Holy fuck, we have like they got a lot of shit going on. Poor DC, honestly. They're already struggling in the movie scene. So they should really, I don't know. Something about DC, I feel like DC TV shows are like fine or whatever, but like damn, they are really trying to compete in this like film industry, and I don't think it's working out for them at all. DC has struggled to please moviegoers, so not surprised. The thing is, I'm just like, maybe I just have like a critical eye, but it's just like, do they presume that like the audience is stupid or something? Because like in the Batman movie specifically, like there was this, it was 3 hours long, and the entire last segment I feel like was completely unnecessary. Like I think they could have just ended it at the carpet and left like the ending to be open-ended, you know? But they went on for this like other arc to be like, oh yeah, I'm Batman, I'm fighting for justice and shit. And I'm like, does Batman do good? People have to have inner monologues about how good they are. You know what I mean? I was just like, this is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Also, I fucking hate like when they put in like love stories for no reason. Like, he did not love her. Are you kidding me? Anyone who says that he loves her, I'm like, have you fucking watched a romance film or anything? Because like, what the fuck? He did not love her. Honestly, it was just, I'm so tired of like characters falling in love like really quickly. It just does, like, so stupid. The only good movie was Batman, and that's because it wasn't connected to nothing. Most people who make subpar movies expect the people who love it to be most people who make subpar movies expect people to love it because superheroes? The last hour of that movie could have been cut. Exactly. And also I'm like, okay, is this supposed to be like the Joker or some shit? Because like, what? The only good movies, my favorite like DC film is actually the Joker, and it was not branded as like, you know, a superhero, like not like, you know, a part of the franchise essentially. I keep saying the word you know, but you definitely do understand. Wait, 2019 film. Just making sure that it was produced under. Actually, did DC even like claim this as their movie? I actually don't know. Was this a DC film, The Joker? Because it was so good. Yeah, I don't know what DC is doing, honestly. Because like what they do for TV shows works because you're watching like several seasons of a show. What they're doing for film is just so like, why do you have to spoon feed me like every situation? I will never forgive Wonder Woman for not killing the scientists. I was like, bro, all these men were killing shit. Like, can women just not also kill? Like, I don't know. Is it because they're feminine? Is it because they're supposedly having like a more tender heart? Like, I don't fucking get it. Like, you're in war times. I don't know what you want. But honestly, I love the scene where there's like a bunch of Amazons. Like, oh, love that. You honestly hated the Joker, especially after fans were being shitters after Parasite won? Well, that's the fan base. I think the movie was exceptionally, like, great. But Parasite definitely deserved to win, even though I've never seen Parasite, but I just presume things. I mean, it made a lot for, like, Asian media and, like, Asian representation and stuff. Honestly, it's really hard for me to enjoy a film that's supposed to be, like, about Asian representation because I'm under a more critical lens, and also I have taken several Asian American studies courses as well, so it's like I'm not an idiot here. I am that you know, an Asian. And also I'm looking at it like from an educational standpoint, and it's just like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I did not really enjoy Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi. Yeah, like, I could, if y'all are down, I could explain like the entire reason why I do not like Shang-Chi. It's actually a must-watch. That movie is literally a masterpiece. Yeah, like, my friend and I went to see the Batman together, and then I was like, oh, have you seen the Joker? And they're like, no. And I'm like, what? Why the fuck did we watch this? Honestly? And then, cause then they went over to my house and we were watching Turning Red, and I was like, unless you want to watch the Joker, because I also have HBO. But then, um, they're like, no, let's just watch Turning Red. And I was like, you're right. Shang-Chi is mid AF. The thing is, let me just do my spiel. I've seen it 3 times unintentionally because I watched Shang-Chi in the movie theaters, and then I think it was Jeremy that wanted to watch it, so we watched it, and then my other friends were watching it, and like when you watch it more times, like it's just like I just see like more things, and honestly I could write like a whole dissertation about like why I don't think it was like a good movie. Obviously the casting is cool, whatever, great. Costuming? What the fuck? What the fuck was this? Like, don't mind me as the main character. Just, you know, fighting in my jeans. Fighting all the bad guys in my jeans. I just thought it was funny. Although I will say, for the mom's outfit, that fucking, like, green outfit. Ugh, it was so good. I want it. Honestly, I wanted to cosplay as that. Because it was just so pretty. Like, I thought that costuming was cool, but the rest of it was so mid. I was like, okay, whatever. But it's just like so confusing to me because it's like, this is supposed to be like an Asian film, but then you're not talking in the like your original language, but then it's just, I don't know. The flip-flop of languages is an experience that I can't relate to because my family only speaks in our native language. BRB. Alright, have a good lark. I'm still gonna continue the story. Yeah, there's too much of a like, I was gonna, actually not a paradox, they're just contradictory, in my opinion. Alright, maybe I should change maps. Maybe I should. I'm 110 and it's 48. And, oh my fucking god, I didn't turn on the skill. You know what, never mind. We're gonna stay. Did I put this skill down? Vortex. Actually, maybe Dragon's Eye. It's more useful. Dragon's Eye. Advanced Ritual. Just passives right now. But then maybe I can get mastery books from the event. If I care enough. I actually don't care enough. Maybe not. You thought you would be a bad critic, but you can't really tell bad things in movies. Because to me, like, a lot of people say a movie's good because of the action aspect. Like, I'm like, excuse me, did you not watch Shang-Chi? Like, first of all, the scene where us as the audience and Katie, where the main character is Sean, quote unquote Shang, like, when he tells her, like, I did end up killing the, you know, the assassin, the assailant, the mafia person that killed my mom, it's like, it's a moment for us to be like, oh shit, like, this character is like kind of in moral like dilemma. But then he goes, I'm gonna kill my dad, and we're like, what the fuck? like especially when they pan in on like Katie's face and you're like, I don't think the violence is the answer to this, bro. I don't think your mom would have wanted you to kill your dad. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that was really odd. And then it goes to the scene where it, like, okay, the soul eater is like eating his dad's like soul or whatever. And then there's a moment where his dad looks at his son, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a metaphor. Like, here we go. He's gonna give him the rings, and then like he's gonna like fuck it up. But no, he just watched his dad die, and I'm like, what the fuck? What in the fuck? Like, I was just like, so, because I thought it was gonna be a metaphor because he watched his mom die because he was a little kid, but now he has like the power and the ability to like save his dad, but he just watched his dad die, and I was like, okay, what the fuck? And then at the end of the movie, he like, you know, sends off the lanterns in respect for his parents, and I'm like, I thought you just said you hated this man. If you hated this man, why are you doing this? It was just so contradictory to me. Like, it made absolutely no sense. It was completely nonsense. And also, I feel like, unfortunately, I feel like Awkwafina, Katie's role is just so unexplained. I wish they gave her more of a backstory as being just the best friend who happened to like shoot a really good arrow. I don't know, I wish they gave her like more of like a dilemma of being like, being uncertain of herself. Because then in the movie it's just like, she's like breathing and then she just shoots the thing after her like instructor got eaten. And I was just like, like, we need a couple more shots from the lady. Because it was so unrealistic that she would be like that good compared to like all the people that lived in this village the entire time. Like, how insult to injury is that? Just the newcomer just doing well. Honestly, I mean, that's very likely that that could happen, but like, it was just not filmed in the way that I would have enjoyed. Maybe I should be a director. Or, I feel like I would be really good as like a editor, like an editor of like scripts and stuff, because I wouldn't say I'm like good at writing, but I'm good at being like, that's not good. I remember once in my like English 101 class, because every freshman has to take an English 101 class, someone was grading my, like, you know, we're proofreading each other's papers, and someone like made remarks and they were like, no, this is a run-on sentence, and I was like, did you read the sentence? Because there's clearly commas and a semicolon that makes sense. I was like, I'm gonna keep that in because that is grammatically correct, and I don't like, what? Honestly, also, if we're talking about grammar and Grammarly and stuff, I really don't like Grammarly's advertising, because why are they advertising on YouTube and stuff? Because I'm like, what? Because I don't understand why they need to do that when like practically every institution, every university has access to Grammarly and probably use it. So I don't understand why they need funding or more money, probably for capitalism purposes. But Grammarly doesn't even make your papers better. Like when I read my paper, because I'll put my paper through Grammarly, and it just makes me sound so flat. Like, there's no tonality when I put my paper through Grammarly. Like, obviously I put it there just to correct some minor grammar issues that Google Docs may have not seen, but otherwise it's just like, it changes your entire sentence structure. I'm like, no, that's not what I wanted. In Marvel movies, the antagonist unusually is killed. It started in Iron Man and continued in movies after that. Okay, but well, technically in Captain America, you know, Red Skull was technically not killed. He was just, you know, sent off to another place where he just somehow becomes like, hey, you have to sacrifice someone you love. And I'm like, bitch, I would have thrown you in. Like, why are you floating? Usually my bad. Well, honestly, I think the Iron Man movies are kind of not that great. Like, I was on I was on a Disney film marathon, but then after watching all the Iron Man movies, I was just like, oh, I can't do this. Because I was watching them in chronological order, and just like, the Iron Man movies are so bad. They're so bad. Because like, in the first movie, you're like, oh my god, this guy's a fucking asshole. And then in the second movie, they're like, oh my god, you have fucking PTSD and stuff. And it's just... I don't know. Tony Stank, not the one. But I understand. It was a very touching scene in Endgame with the, you know, when he was dying. Yeah, we get it. He was the first that started it all, but they were just not good movies. I'm just saying. It is what it is. Especially in, like, you know, a 2022 lens, a 2022 perspective. And I forgot my skill again. We're not leaving until I cap for the day. It wasn't a critique of Iron Man, it's a critique of villains dying. I understand that. And I'm just saying that I don't like the Iron Man films. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of every... Ooh, I reached the limit. Okay. The day ends in 4 minutes. I just capped. Hello. Rento Rock? Hello. I'm actually trying to just train my character to 140 so I can use the bonk potions. Let's see. Do I have a new weapon? The 110. Let me open the potential for this. Still bad. Why is my current weapon better? Huh. Oh, we can do this one. Let me open the potential for this one. Oh, actually, let me glance over all of them first before I waste my money. Yeah, we'll do this one with the better flames, I presume. If I can fucking click the right button. Okay, that should be good enough. Where should I go? Should I just skip training and just go straight to Korean Folktown? I feel like that's a little too high level. Actually, what level are Moon Bunnies? Moon Bunny. Oh, is it not called? It's 130. Okay, I'm just gonna go. If there was only a leveling guide we could use. If only. But if only you're just so strong that you can kill characters or mobs 20 levels over. What you do? Honestly, like, when I was level 70, I could already kill like mobs, like level 100, but it was out of range, so. You know, I was trying to do that. I don't have the patience to go within levels. Honestly, this is a regular server situation because if you are on reboot, you don't like to, like, it's better if you stay closer to your level, but in regular servers, you know, we got all this going on. It's about to reset in 2 minutes, and I don't know if I want to do dailies on stream or if I want to cap on other characters. Oh shit, someone's here. Oh my god, if only I was an idiot. If only I wasn't an idiot, where I just realized I'm in a party and that like reduces my EXP. Oh, they left. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. I might just pop a rune and we could do Zakum real quick. I'm trying to think. Like if I want I think I might just train or do dailies on my other characters. Or just do like the event. I'm doing 3 characters for this event because I feel like 3 gives you enough where like if you want to buy stuff, that's enough coins for everything you want to buy. Honestly, last time I did 3, I had extra coins. But then also I was training many characters on the side. Like every time an event like this comes by, I also happen to be training like other characters like this one, Ho Young. And then I do my main, and then I do an Adele and a Hayato for extra coins. Okay, going back to the movie thing, I'm trying to think if there's any Marvel film where like the main character or like the villain doesn't die. Yeah, I don't actually. Wow. Wow. Oh wait, it's reset. Alright, let us pop a rune, go to Zakuun real quick while we can still get like some levels from him. I wish someone could holy symbol me, but it's not a big deal. I'm probably gonna be training this character later tonight, maybe? We'll see. Usually I don't play the game until like really late at night, because imagine enjoying this game to its fullest potential. Wow. 3 levels right away. Nice. I don't need a dual blade weapon. Dual blade? Oh my god. A dual bow. Do bow guns. And the like staff that Zakuun always gives for some reason. I'm just gonna chuck weapons as we go. Ooh. Or just chuck items, honestly. Cannot be bothered. Oh. I'm an idiot. Ooh, we can wear our rings now. Nice. Honestly, it's kind of hard to find a top and bottom, like, at higher levels. So for my meals, sometimes I just end up wearing, like, level 30 gear all the way through. Okay, I'm just going to train for the rest of this rune. And then I'm gonna swap to maybe my Hayato. Then we can go to FES 2. Yep, the life of like when your character is too strong, like outside of the leveling guide. We're talking about Marvel movies not being killed. Loki doesn't die in the movies where he's featured as a main villain. I'm trying to think. I'm like, wouldn't it only be the Avengers movie? Okay, if we're gonna talk about Loki, a lot of people really do like Loki, and I enjoy him as well. But I feel like he looks the best in Ragnarok, even though I don't really like. A lot of people really do like the Ragnarok movie, but it just felt very different to me. Like obviously they're going for like a Guardians of the Galaxy like kind of humorous take on it, but I wasn't about it because it's like the vibe of the first two are like so mundane and boring and like very different from that one. And like I'm like, is no one gonna talk about how in the second movie they just had two Infinity Stones like near each other? They just happened to have 2 of them, which already could have caused them like to be OP, but they just decide to be like good people and like send off the second one to the collector, blah blah blah. And like the whole thing with Jane going on, oh my god. And like her mom, okay, the mom dying and stuff, that was a lot. Did she die in that movie? I feel like she did. With Odin, anyway. I like how in What If, like, they really explore the topic of like, what if Odin never concealed his like, I forgot what the blue people are called, his like other aspect of Loki. I don't know what they're called actually. I forget. It's been a long time since I really thought about Marvel films. I do have like premiere tickets to see Doctor Strange, but I'm not that excited about it, honestly. Also, maybe the reason why I couldn't get like I couldn't find good time slots because I'm going for Dolby, just because I can, because I have an AMC like stub thing, AMC A-lister. Because usually I'll only watch Dolby films, like movies in Dolby, if I really enjoy the movie. Like, I watched Spider-Man in Dolby out of my own merit, my own money. What else? I don't know, we'll see. I will let you all know next Friday because I'm gonna watch I'm going to go watch the premiere at like midnight. And I probably won't be home until like 3 AM that day, but whatever, we're chill. In other news, you finally saw Encanto? Really? It's so like late in the game. Like, turning red is all the rage now. I think Encanto is really cute. But I'm kind of tired of these like, in both Turning Red and in Encanto, there was no real resolution. I don't think what the grandma did was really the abuelita, like abuelita? No, abuela. What did I just fucking say? I'm so sorry, everyone. I was thinking about something else, but I just don't feel like her apology was like good enough. Like, it wasn't. And also, I hated how everyone's reaction to Bruno was just like, hey, and I'm like, fucking apologize for the fact that you like sang a song about him. He was just like listening to all like bash on him. That's just so no. No. How are you gonna stay chill after that? You're just gonna act like you just didn't do a man Bruno like some disservice? Hopefully you liked it though. I do enjoy the movie. I think the songs are fun. My favorite song is We Don't Talk About Bruno, just specifically for Dolores' part. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Dolores is my favorite and least favorite character. I like her songs, I like the way she sings, but she has all this information that she was just withholding. Like, she can hear shit, and she just chooses to not intervene. Which I understand is probably like a generational gap thing, but still, I just can't. Like, especially in Turning Red. In Turning Red, when, you know, our main character decides to turn her back on said people. I don't know if you've seen it or not. But I was just like, I could never do that. I don't care how afraid of my parents I am. Yeah, I said that grammatically correct. I don't care how afraid of my parents I am. I am not gonna sell out, like, my friends. Like, I will never ever sell out my friends when I know that, like, yeah, I would, no. It's just, no. You're going to try and see it. It's on Disney Plus. It's very, I don't know if I believe the whole like reality of like everything that's happening, but I do like the portrayal of like how they are just kids, and honestly, like, those are like real emotions that, I don't know, it was a little weird. I thought it was gonna be a story about like menstruation, but it was not, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Because I feel like there is a need for more stories about menstruation that isn't like horror or like scaring, like fear-based. But then it just straight up wasn't, and I'm like, okay, okay. Because it could have been a very, it could have been a commentary about menstruation, but it wasn't, so I'm disappointed. I mean, I did enjoy the movie as well. Like, I feel like for me, I can enjoy a movie, but still, like, critique it. Like, I would probably give, like, The Joker is a pretty good movie. I would give it, like, a 9 out of 10. And I would give, like, Black Panther, like, an 8 out of 10. And most people, like, these are movies that people say, like, oh, this was, like, a perfect movie. And I was like, no, it wasn't. Because especially in Black Panther, it was just, like, the plot-wise, it's like, well, technically you knew, like, all of this we could see coming, right? Like, Killmonger, like, you know, T'Challa is, like, gonna rise from his fake death, and then, you know what I mean? But otherwise, it's, like, pretty good. No movie will ever be perfect. I feel like the Joker was, like, the closest it's ever gotten for me. Like, I just like movies that make you think a little. Because, like, in the Joker, it makes you think about, like, mental health services, capitalism, like politicians, and like their political agendas, and how it's all like kind of hearsay and not really like living up to like just a lot of things. And like police systems, that type of thing, and how like poverty, classism. I feel like the movie makes me think a lot. And just like also the way how we treat people in the world. Yeah. Anyway, I'm switching to my other characters while we... I was gonna say deliberate. What am I, RuPaul? No. While we're just chatting. Enlightenment. Fan ritual. Okay. This move is kind of mid, honestly. Vortex. I don't know if this move actually works. Let me see. Okay. It does work. I don't know if... It works quite well, actually. Alright. I'll give it that. Wow, the vortex actually works really well. Okay. I'm gonna change up my key bindings once I hop on my Hyoung later. That was very nice. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna change it now while I'm here so I can remember. Let's do this one here. This one down here. And then this is my, these are my summons. Oh, my friend just logged in. My friend, literally the person I'm married to in MapleStory. Honestly, why did I even get married? Just like, we're just like, hey, want to get married so we can do APQ, but I never really did APQ. It's fine. "17 years of global MapleStory. Isn't that crazy? I joined MapleStory. When was my first character made, actually? Let me click on my Thunderbreaker. I was probably 10 when I was when I named this character, because Dia Sparkles from an anime called Shugukara, which I don't watch anime anymore, but when I did, you know, that was my inspiration for a lot of these names. Also, I wish I put this hair on my other character. I just happened to accidentally claim it on this one. I see. Look at our quest log completed. Where's Cygnus Knights, welcome to Areve. 2009. 2009. Wow. I've been playing this game for over 10 years. What the fuck? On and off, but wow. Anyone who plays in more than one server, y'all are really wild to me. Cause it's like, wow, you did everything you could in one server and now you're jumping to another to start over again? What? I know I promised my dear friend that I'm gonna join Reboot. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can. Where'd the person go? There was someone here, wasn't there? Well, I'm just gonna take it if no one's here. I used to make a comment about like how the song at FES2 reminds me of like a film music class, like in that one movie, Gold something. I forget. I have to think about it, but that's what I'm thinking of right now. Oh, how nice is it to like kill characters so fast. Honestly, I hate this outfit. I hate this set on my my Adele. I think I might go for the event sets, honestly. This one's so ugly. Why did I put it on this character? I'm not content. It's so ugly. They're supposed to be like roses, but they're just like little orbs around me. And I feel like it's not cute enough. Also, I just realized my Adele has a Frozen set on. What the fuck? I don't even have a Pencileer. That was amusing. Yeah. Oh my god. Everything on my wow, everything on my wait, why did I have a Princess No? What the heck? Everything on my Adele is really questionable. See, how do people find their second main? I don't understand. Like for me, oh no, I'm gonna summon an E-boss on accident. For me, I just feel like I don't know, it's hard to find the perfect match. I like lazy ass characters and I feel like I haven't found the one yet. The one where I'm willing to take to like 220 at least. Let's see, let's look at my Legion actually. Some of my characters are 210 because of events, not because I tried. My Demon Avenger is 210, perfect. Honestly, I'm a little inclined to like get my 0 to 250, but it's just that sounds painful, honestly. That's like more of a keyboard smash than what I was playing just then. Freaking Hwoyoung. Let me know if y'all enjoy the graphics. I usually have the transparency on really low, especially on my main, because it's just like, okay, there's a lot going on the screen. But I mean, on Hwoyoung it looks kind of nice. Honestly, on characters that have like blue on them, it's pretty nice. Ooh. We love fast cappers. Okay, I think that's why I chose Adele to do this, because it just caps so quickly, like just gets the coin so quickly. Do this right here. You know, I really should do the quest for 3 pets on my Adele. Because like, 1 pet is not doing enough. Should I bother to do that right now? I don't know if I have enough reward points actually. I'll do that off stream maybe. We're going for dailies right now. We're going for the event. Oh, I didn't know when I summon this skill it has music. Oh. Okay. Cool. I'm a little appalled right now. Wow. That was an experience that I was not expecting. Anyway, I feel like I had so much tea to tell you all in the last few days. I feel like it's only been like 2 days since I last spoke to y'all. I guess 3, but I just felt like it's been a while. Even though sometimes the days in between my streams don't feel like that long, but for some reason I felt like I made use of my time, so it actually feels like some amount of time has passed. And I was just so like, I was reading on things that I was just like so appalled by. Like, I came across this Reddit post kind of proclaiming that this influencer that I know of was like a part of like a cult. And not only was it a cult, it was a cult that fetishizes like Asian women, yellow fever, that type of thing. And I was just like, whoa, this is a very traumatic situation. And I didn't get to read all the details yet, so I have all the details on my phone still. Like, I'm still reading it. I was just like, dang, what is this? Also, it just seems to me like they were just drugged up the entire time. I don't know. My true crime brain is truly going off. Maybe I should read more true crime. Maybe I should get back into true crime, because sometimes I take breaks from true crime. I don't know why, just for television purposes, like, hey, I want to watch this show. Or like watch YouTube. Very lighthearted things. I feel like for me it's hard to watch TV, because it's like you have to kind of pay attention to like the plot. Oh no, oh, no, 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 no. I wonder if my Adele can kill it. We can try. If not, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. Oh, never mind. This is taking too long. My Hayato definitely could not kill the E-boss, but maybe my Adele has a better chance? I think my Adele could kill it. Let's see, how much does my this skill do? Not that much. Not that much. Let me leave. Let me leave. You've just been watching people criticize PragerU videos? I don't know what that is. Oh, my event buff stayed. Okay. In 7 minutes we can get the buff. Oh shit. I realized I was training and I didn't even get the flag race or the 30-minute buff. It's so good. Yeah, I don't know, I was just so appalled by like everything I saw on Reddit. I was like, okay, well, not on Reddit, it was just like, I don't really use Reddit that often. I just glance at it every now and then, but I was pretty appalled by that article of being like, these people are in a cult and here's the evidence why, and I was just like, oh god. And also, I was doing some little bit of research because private investigator brain, the side of me that wanted to be a private investigator, was just like, huh. To me, I don't know, I just feel like the person just... I should preface that the cult was under the disguise of woman empowerment, and that's just really gross, honestly. Essentially, I just feel like this person is just like high all the time. I feel like that's what, like, based off the videos I've seen of this person talking, I'm just like, You seem drugged out of your mind the entire time, and I think that's a bad sign. I think what you're viewing as a spiritual experience is really just drugs. You is interesting to say the least. They are worth a watch to see how ridiculous some of their concepts and values are. Well, I don't really know what it is. If it's like an educational thing, a historical thing, if it's like comedy skits, I really don't know. Like, I'm not a person who's like into like SNL or like Comedy Central. I know some people are, but I'm like, that's not me. I feel like the humor I enjoy, while we're just talking about humor, is really just witty, like being really witty. Like, I feel like on the surface level, comedy skits are just so boring. Like okay, are you just gonna make a joke at someone's expense again? Like, are you fat phobic? Are you racist? Are you classist? All those sorts of things. I feel like that type of humor is just quote unquote humor. It's just so boring, and like, who the fuck is laughing at that? The only people who are laughing are people who are uncomfortable, who are like ha ha ha, giving you a pity laugh. See, this is why like I've been invited to stand-up gigs, and I'm just like, I don't know if I can attend, darling. Like, I don't want to sit through like mediocre content. I'm sorry, it's just so bad. Because I know like there's probably one person doing a set where like that's gonna be there, like jokes at someone else's expense. I forgot there was a skill where you could proc the oh, it says, what does this do? Ah, you could proc where it goes. Alright. If only I use Adele more wisely, I guess. Not my Adele friend watching this and being like, you forgot how to do this? And I was like, yeah. I actually forgot how to do the downward move. Like, I guess I have to proc one after I jump down? I forget. Don't tell my Adele friends. That's the name of this class, by the way. Yeah, I feel like for me, my life was just Bridgerton, playing the bass, roller skating. Those are my three vices right now. Wait, what? Did I use that word correctly? Vices. I just realized Maple Story is live right now. Immoral or wicked behavior? Is that immoral or wicked behavior? Maybe. Or that's just what I've been up to. I'm actually really thinking about getting a new pair of roller skates because I think my roller rink that I attend on the regular is closing in August. I mean, it was always a pop-up, but like, I thought it was gonna be extended further into October and stuff, but unfortunately that is not the case. I think another corporation has bought the space, and I'm a little sad about it. So I'm interested in getting new roller skates so I can like really enjoy the time that I have there, because I'm thinking about getting one anyway. I was gonna wait till like my birthday or something, but then I'm like, if my roller rink that I like to go to is gonna close before then that's a little bit of a waste. Oh my god, I just remembered that I'm wearing like makeup. That's kind of wild. It's all good. PragerU is not comedy, it's selling conservative views of history, often disproved or morally questionable. Interesting. Oh my god, recently I was watching Sophia Nygaard's video about Colonial Williamsburg, the attraction. More loud cars passing by. And then she features several historians that like work there or like work there or like just do videos about the era of like, you know, when human slavery was a thing, you know, servitude. And I was just like, it was very interesting to be like, you know, we can learn to appreciate the time for it was. Because, like, a lot of people will dress up at Colonial Williamsburg. And it was just interesting to be like, we can learn to appreciate it without, like, knowing their values as historians. I'm like, that's really interesting to me. Because it's like, I have a very interesting relationship with museums. I don't know if I particularly love museums because it's like, are any of this stuff like how much is of like the stuff in museums are stolen, you know what I mean, from indigenous folks, from like colonialization, that type of thing. So I'm a little bit iffy about the museums currently, but then after hearing that quote I'm like, you know what, that's really interesting to say. Like the whole Sarah Bartman thing with like when they like kept her like uterus in a jar in France, like it was a lot. Just let her like rest in peace. Yeah, actually, I don't know. I feel like the only museums that are acceptable are like the freaking Princess Diaries exhibit. I'll go to that. Also, hopefully the music is not annoying anyone since the song like just keeps repeating. Hopefully you all don't mind. Okay, I'm gonna change the song, technically. This gives you like anime, like cutscene where you're like going through something, like going through an adventure, or no, actually an opening to a video game, which is kind of funny because I am playing a video game. But you know, we're on some perilous journey. Ooh, another rune of might. Perfect. Let's just get it. We can stare at my ugly character together. I'm just trying to get all the suns because that's what we're really here for, right? This is how I train my characters, y'all. Like, when there's events like this where I'm inclined to buy everything in the event shop, I just train my 3 characters, my 3 mules every time, and I'm like, so far it's been working. FPS 2, I'm 205. Perfect. Okay, gotta go. See you later. Have fun at whatever you're doing, Luigi. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. Oh yes, I reached my limit. Perfect. Oh, I've never heard the music here. It's so techno-y. I forgot what game. Oh my god, there's a certain soundtrack that sounds so 8-bit like this. Oh, I can't remember. No, I should have gotten back. Ooh, ooh, please. Nice. Perfect. Okay, while we are here, man, I'm gonna have to walk back here when I jump on my Adele tomorrow. Do I care for pets that badly? I care a little bit. No, all my little pets are dried up. Actually, I don't care that hard. 20 minutes. Yeah, 19, 18. It probably was 18 minutes. We're taking statistics here. We're taking some data analytics to be like, how long did it take me to cap on my mules? Actually, I don't think having more pets would increase the likelihood of me doing it faster or collecting the items faster. I shouldn't have hit that button, but that's okay. I was on this map not too long ago, so I don't think a rune will spawn. Or maybe it will. Definitely not Runemite though. I'm not optimizing Hayato to the best of my abilities. I'm so sorry, everyone. If you're a Hayato main, or if you just know how it plays, I'm so sorry. Oh shit. It would be cute if I turned on the skill, wouldn't it? It's okay. Wait, we only wasted 0 minutes? I'm glad that I'm paying attention a little bit to notice like, hey, I don't have the skill turned on. Try to end up doing dailies. If I like finish early, I might. Honestly. I feel like that technically this event is making me play the game a little bit more than I do. But I mean, I skipped out entirely on the last event. So now's my time to shine. Let's see. The only things I'm going for are kind of event stuff. I don't even know if I want to go for event cubes, because like my main already has event cubes that are worth it. They have item drop and like meso. So I have, well, I should actually go for more item drop, but like I can't get any more event rings. So that's unfortunate. Oh, someone's on my map. I'm gonna wait for them to leave before I continue going into that portal. No, I'm afraid they won't leave. They're not leaving. Now they left. Okay, we're good, we're good. We can leave now. They won't come back. Wait, oh my god, not me pressing A when I was just trying to feed my pets. Come on. You know, I realize I take power elixirs for granted because I have ginger ales on this character and it's just like, wow. Like, power elixirs are a scarcity in the fact that you can't get them unless you're at an event. But then, yeah, unless you're like doing an event. Like, I never think about getting like power elixirs on my main. I just have them, which is a little concerning actually. Like, maybe I should like think about how many I have. You know, I really am glad I play on like a kind of dead server because I can't imagine fighting for maps like in Reboot nor in Bara. Like, can you imagine that Pink Bean event? That was too much. Pink Bean Yeti like competing against people? Disgusting. Oh, they're back. Well, I'm still gonna be here, so. And they left. Oh my. I wonder if that was the same person? Don't know. But they didn't fight for their map. Technically my map. Oh shoot, I missed the event buff 10 minutes ago. That's okay. Okay, I think Adele was easier to train, honestly. Oh, don't be an idiot, Jenna. Again. I hit the wrong key. Honestly, I really hate the fact that Reddit, if you have the Reddit app on your phone, it gives you a notification about like what Reddit thinks that you will like. And I'm just like, why are you giving me this? It's like stuff that I'm not interested in. But then I'm like, now I'm inclined to click it because you piqued my interest with clickbait. And now I'm just reading other people's opinions. And I'm like, why am I bothering with reading other people's opinions when I don't give a shit really about other people's opinions? Oh god, I want to like itch my eyes so badly, but I can't. I can't. I don't even follow this Reddit page. Why are you sending me notifications? Continuing the discussion about backgrounds and their or beauty gurus and their new photoshopping themselves into oblivion. You were taking your Beatles midterm. You're back. Oh. Welcome back. Don't mind me, I was just talking about cults and movies. That's it. That was literally it. Cults, movies, MapleStory. Oh my god. People are having a I'm looking at the Reddit notification I got and people are just so upset about Photoshop. I'm like, honestly, I don't really give a shit about Photoshop because every magazine that you see is Photoshop, so I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like, I know what they look like, and like people posting their photos are not for me. Like, that's literally me. Like, I don't Photoshop any of my photos because I'm just so fucking lazy on Instagram, but like, I don't look at someone's photo and go like, oh, I'm so jealous about the way they look, you know? Yeah, 45.5 out of 50. Hey, that's really good. Congrats. We love an A student. I just realized that you all have to suffer through this background music for like 20 minutes, or 40 minutes in total, technically. Oh shit, I did not use that move appropriately. Did I jump? Oh my god! My friend Lini! Oh my god, she leveled! Oh my god. Oh. She also streams? Except she hasn't been streaming recently, so I can't. Can't really point you to her stream right now. Oh my god. Do you all like lean to one side when you play video games? Because I feel like I lean to my left when I play video games because I typically use the control button as my main attacking skill in MapleStory. I keep leaning to the left and it's putting pressure on my elbow and my forearm, I guess. And I'm just like, I need to stop doing that. I really do. I really need to stop it and get some help. Oh, look at everyone congratulating my friend Lini. You know, I've been recently thinking about like when people find like when people choose a different name for themselves, I'm like, how do people like figure out a new identity for themselves? Whether it may be like a stage name, your drag name, your like your different like if you're transitioning, like choosing a different name, that type of thing. I'm like, I wonder how people do it, because I'm like, what would be a name that would fit me? Like, a lot of people will have like roller skating names, like nicknames, because there's like a community. Shame is almost over. Yeah. Yeah, unless I like go on a tangent about like some shit and then I'm just like, oh, fuck it, whatever. Yeah, I really want to find like a different nickname for myself, especially in the like roller skating community. That's so cool. Someone named themselves Sour Candy, and I feel like that's based off of the Blackpink and Lady Gaga song, and I'm like, ah, y'all are so smart. Also, I cannot be bothered to do the race event, so here we go. Continuing on with my coin capping. Like, I really want to name like a nickname that like is badass, but like you could like say at a restaurant, you know, like a table for like Rebel or something, because that's someone's nickname that I follow. Their nickname is Rebel. That's just their identity. I don't even know their real name. I feel like something about it is really cool to me, like roller derby nicknames essentially. Like the creator of the roller skating shoe brand that I like, their nickname is Estrogen, and I'm like, that's so cool. Because her name's Jen, so like Estrogen. Oh wait, actually no, her name's not even Jen, so actually her name's Michelle, so forget what I just said. Still. Like, I was thinking about this concept because recently, like, I was watching this interview with, it was like someone doing like a Korean person's like makeup, and then they were like, oh, how'd you come up with this name? I forgot what name they chose, their American name. Oh my god, I can't even remember. Wait, let me look up the video. Hopefully I don't die in the game. Let me know if I'm dying in the game. Oh, thank you for the ASMR hydrate. I apparently didn't have water today. Hang on, let me grab some water real quick, actually. Oh, and I put down my summon. I'm so smart. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm back. But I don't even know what is your health bar. Oh, thank you for the stretch. This is my health bar. If it's low, I'm dying. Oh, okay, I stretched. I'm really trying to improve on my stretching as well. I really want to be able to do a back bend. I feel like that's like some strength in your back and your arms that I don't have. Alright, we have the good posture. We took a sip of our water. I forgot what I was saying before that. Whatever, it's gone now. It's all good. Oh wait, we're talking about names. Let me see. Oh, the person chose the name Jerome for themselves, and I thought that was so cool. Like, you just chose like an American name for yourself. Like, wow. People who are flexible scare me. Why? I'm really trying to be really flexible. I don't know, I feel like being a gymnast is so cool. Like, true athleticism. Because, like, there's your stereotypical way of, like, being so athletic, like, right, you know, bodybuilder, blah, blah, blah. Like, basically looking like you're on steroids and stuff. Which, again, it's not saying that that's a bad thing, but just, like, there's a certain look. But then, like, you know, gymnasts, like, they look a certain way, and they're, like, you know, they're doing all this shit, and you're like, whoa, that's, like, extreme athleticism. Like, they're flipping, like, doing spins in the air, like, that's a lot. And I wish I did that. I wish I did that. Yeah, so I'm trying my best to be more flexible. And actually, I feel like I'm pretty good. But, you know, I wanna be more flexible. I saw an ad for the Stretch It app, and oh, my friend Nate also congratulating Lini. And I showed it to my friend because I was like, the stretches that are on the ad for this app are like not beginner friendly. And my friend tried to do it like, because they were basically it's, I don't even explain it. So let's see, one of your leg is like aligned with the door or like the wall that you're on, and both of your hands are on the ground, so like your head's down, and your other leg, you're basically doing the splits but like vertical. So your other leg is like facing like on the wall, your one leg is like on the ground, your entire body's on the ground. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it any further than that, but I was just like, ooh, that seems like a fun stretch. But my friend full on like had a cramp while they were doing it. I was like, see, you gotta stretch. That wouldn't have happened if you were stretching more often. Also, I have work tomorrow and I'm going roller skating tomorrow night, and I've decided to, I lined it up where tomorrow I don't have to like work out in the morning, but then I'm like, oh, but I'm not gonna do stretches before roller skating. I might do some stretches. Ouch. Yeah. See, true different type of athleticism that I enjoy. Because there's like some amount of impressiveness that comes with like being flexible. So why do they scare you? What inventory is full? Excuse me. Why do I have... What is this? Oh. I just have an arcane weapon? Okay, cool. Okay. Getting cramps after leg day is epic. I mean, not having cramps after leg day is pretty sick as well. Just get this. Imagine doing leg day and then not being in pain afterwards. Kind of sick, honestly. We love stretching. We stand stretching. Well, all this time I stream, I just realized all this time I stream Maple, and like, no one even knows this game. No one even knows that this is the health bar. It's all good. Hang on. Let me reload. Oh, I got another ad for my own stream. I don't understand. I'm my own, like, this is my own stream. Why am I getting ads? How has the Jenna week been? It's been alright. I feel like I've been so busy with like roller skating, watching Bridgerton season 1. I finished the whole thing. Honestly, Bridgerton's kind of good, but then it got like too focused on like two characters, and I was like, ugh, give me something new. Give me something new. Give me the Featheringtons. And what else? And I've been playing the bass a lot, so I've just been doing all that. I'm really inclined to, recently I've been thinking a lot about like doing HelloFresh. Not currently in my state of like living with my family, but I'm like, if I were to ever live alone, I'd probably do that, because it takes out, like, I hate the idea of like meal planning. When I say that, as in like, this ingredient is expiring in my fridge, so I have to like plan to like eat this amount of ingredients. I hate doing that. So I'm like, you know what, that's like optimal for me, because that takes out the mental stress of like, oh, this is going to spoil, I don't want it to go to waste and waste my money, even though it probably costs more expensive than if you were to go to the grocery store and like buy ingredients. But do a review. Do give a review once done. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna do it for a while, because I'm still like living with my parents who buy groceries for themselves, right? And I just use the ingredients. Listen, Maple looks as confusing as League. It really is. Honestly, it's just a very grindy game. Cause like I never ever show you the boss content on this game. Like I just show you the painful part. It's like as if I were to play Pokemon, but only show you when I'm like training my Pokemon and never doing the gym league challenge. But yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. Just that, like the whole food situation. I'm like, if I were to live alone, I would definitely hit that up because I can't. It seems so wasteful because like I have like bought groceries for myself and it's just meal planning in that aspect is just so much work. Why no boss content? Because usually it takes me like an hour and something to boss, and sometimes when I stream I'm just like getting some things done out of the way, like some things I feel like I have to do, like I don't know. Also I require some amount of focus when I boss, and whenever I stream it's more like lighthearted. I feel like the game is really in the background, right? Like it's like you'll see when I play Fire Emblem, like I'm so focused that I'm like when I'm actually like playing the game, the strategy part of the game, I can't really like hold a conversation that well, and I feel like no one wants to just see someone play a game, you know? At least not me. When I see people just playing a game, I'm like, okay. You know? I'm like, I could have just played the game myself. I feel like people like to watch streams for personality, for like conversation. At least that's my personal way of viewing streams. That's what I like. Yes, I reached my limit. How long was that? That was 22 minutes, a little bit longer. Sad. Oh, we killed it. All right. All right. Perfect. Now I dip. Now I have to do all this again on my main character. Love that for me. Let's see. In 3 minutes, maybe let's see. Do I want to stream longer for today, or do I want to watch Bridgerton or make a meal? We'll see. Recently, I've been eating very healthy. Very healthy. And I'm just like, who am I? What have I become? A full-on gym rat health expert. I'm just not used to the lifestyle, okay? Also, yesterday, I don't know why my whole day like shifted yesterday. I just cook chicken now, it's easy. Oh my god. Health rat. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I had a meal at like midnight. Like I had my dinner at midnight. It was wild. People are honking outside. I feel like for me, I've been eating a lot of fish, like salmon and stuff. Yeah. Wow, look at me. Supreme health. Like, that has been going great, only if that would solve my chronic. For the past week, your chronic what? The music here is so pretty. Never mind, it got weird. It's kind of ethereal, I like it. Oh shoot. It's okay, we can just go to the next map. Fuck, okay. What do you mean? What do you mean? Brain? I'm gonna pop it in while I'm here. Real darkness. I'm into this like spooky ooky music. What you meant to say was your chronic depression? You know, Oh my god, I was talking to my dad because like my parents know I'm depressed and stuff because you know they are family, they are family period. But like they're so contradictory. I'm like, because my dad was like, oh, why don't you just go outside and like get some vitamin D, like get some fresh air. And then I'm like, because every time I come home you're like, where have you been, like why are you always going out? And I'm like, hello, pick a struggle, pick one. I was like, bitch, how are you gonna tell me to go outside? Also, this was the day when my dad took my car, because my dad takes my car. And I was just like, hello? Like, what do you mean, why don't you go outside? Because he's like, because he sees me play like MapleStory and stuff, and I'm like, hello? What? See, if it weren't for me working out, I feel like I would be more of a slum in life. Actually, I feel like I'm like really interested in a lot of athletic things. Like, I really like dancing and stuff. And then roller skating, and now I want to do aerial silks. My goodness. You hope this next week is better, that it would be epic. I hope your next week goes well for you too. Next week, I have to go to a different store to like do buddy training, and I don't like that idea. Like, it's the fact that like I have to go to a different store and like meet other people, and it's like like meeting people, what is that? But also I have like very good social skills, but it's just like I don't wanna like exert that energy. Like, if someone's new on Discord or like voice chat, like, and if it's just me and that person, I will take the effort to be like, hi, like, how are you? Like, getting to know the person. Which is more to say than some other people. Like, some people just don't do that. Some people will just sit in silence. And that's okay too. But yeah, just, it's a lot when you have to meet like a group of people at once. I hate that. Let's see. That's me, LMFAO. Which part? Just sitting in silence? Oh, I had my wrong symbols on. It's okay. Hopefully no one picks any of this shit up because I need this. Oh my god, please, please. Thank you, inventory management. We love and hate. Or are you the person with good social skills? Which is why, like, I remember working at one of my jobs. I feel like I've done so much in life. I had a food service job, and then I would always like, you know, I forgot the music was like this. It's so cute. It's like choo choo. Anyway, I worked a food service job, and people were always like, pre-COVID times, you know, mask, not one in sight. People would always be like, oh, I love your smile and stuff. And like, I just have good customer service notions of like smiling at people, that type of thing. You see my DMs? What do you mean? Well, isn't that because of your anxiousness? Because, you know, you're trying to hustle. You're trying to date this person. I chose my words very wisely there to not make it weird. You're welcome. This week has triggered your anxiety and your depression immensely. Wait, why? Is everything okay, Barca? I can't look at the screen like this. There's too much going on. Pathfinders are too flashy. I can't tell if I'm just like lonely or I have depression. Maybe both. Like, that's how I was feeling this week. I'm like, Like, I feel like I have just so many thoughts, and no one to tell it to, so which is why I enjoy Twitch, because I just like vent when no one's really listening. And some people do, and I appreciate you all. But then I recently started, I don't know if you all know this about me, but I often will talk to myself, which is what I'm doing right now. And sometimes I do that and I'll send like videos, clips of myself and like my thoughts to my friends on Snapchat, but obviously people on Snapchat get like annoyed of me, like my friends get annoyed of me, of course. So recently I started posting like these thoughts on my Instagram Reels. So if any of y'all like look at my Instagram Reels, they're so fucking chaotic, but recently like my Instagram Reels like kind of popped off, so I've been getting like a lot of interaction because of that. I'm like, oh my god, what is this sensation? You're kind of used to your friends making it weird when you're kind of desensitized. I don't think that's how you spell desensitize. Like at all. Like not even close. Oh my god. Like that conversation is too long for a stream chat. What kind of conversation? Like how you've been doing? Feel free to just message me on how you're doing, as a fellow depressed person. I understand. Listen. I'm listening. Oh, the music at End of the World, so dramatic. Also, anyone, I'm looking for like healthy chip replacements, because chips are like my downfall. My toxic trait is actually chips. Like, I know I keep joking, but like I love chips so much. Like, and every time I buy a bag of chips, I will like devour that thing. So I haven't had any chips recently, but then I'm like, oh, I'm a snacker. I want to snack. So let me know if y'all have like good chip replacements that give you the crunch and the salty flavor of like chips, everything that I desire, because I like snacking. Water. Look, I also have water. I probably drink more water than the average person. Honestly. Ooh, the music! It's so cool! The guitar and everything. Oh my god. So cool. Oh, this map is huge. Never mind, I'm going back. Wait, I didn't know the music was this cool. Alright, alright. Fellow depressed person. Yes, LMFAO, yes, that is me. Fellow depressed person, but also has a degree in psychology. Yep, that's me. Let me put down my Lucid Soul. Yep, she's there. I don't know if y'all can see her. She's right here, my Lucid Soul. She'll do some punching on the side for me. Oh my god. Y'all, I went on my personal Instagram and 2 people I know got engaged. And they were both like person asking the other person to be married. They're the person doing the knee thing, the situation. I'm like, oh my god, people are getting married. And I'm appalled. Just read your notes when depressed. I mean, honestly, every time okay, the thing is, as a psychology person, I'm like, no, I'm probably depressed because of like my social situation, you know, because I am a first generation Asian American living in the Asian diaspora, between like, you know, being a first generation born, like first generation student, first generation everything, being the only child of my family, being a woman. I'm like, because of that, social psychology would probably say, yeah, you're most likely to be depressed. And also with all the events that happened to me and my trauma, my PTSD, I'm like literally like, I was explaining this when I was like in the hospital. I was like literally explaining everything that happened to me, and I was just like so calm about it, because I was like, yeah, and what, bitch? That's right. You're all looking at me like, yeah, we get why you have depression. That's right. Like literally, that's me. Don't recommend it, but when you're like too smart and you just like outsmart other people. Not outsmart, but like, you know, have a very rationalized answer for why I'm depressed. I'm depressed because like I am living paycheck to paycheck, and my health insurance is like on a whim. I could die or be in a severe car accident at any time, and that would probably change the events of my entire life. But our government's not gonna do anything about it. Yep. First gen gang 2, exactly. I could have a mental breakdown and just no one would care because, you know, the world's all about capitalism. Yep. Love life. I'm actually surprised that your working out doesn't like help you a little bit. Because I feel like the endorphins you get out from working out like is pretty immense. The music here is so cool. I can't. It's so cool. But anyway, I feel like I've just decided to vent my thoughts all out into the world, and so far it's paying off. I can't believe I posted some like stupid ass shit. I posted some stupid Instagram reel and that actually did well, and I was like, I thought no one was gonna see this. Why are people like commenting and like liking? I can't. See, I feel like if I make content on TikTok, I mean I do kind of make content on TikTok, but it's like it's not as chaotic as my Instagram. Like I feel like my Instagram is like where everything's chaotic. Oh shit, my friend sent me a snap and I didn't look. Excuse me. Oh my god, I forgot that I put on makeup that looks like this. Okay. Not me looking at myself on Snapchat being like, why do I look like that? Anyway. Where's the volleyball? My friend got freaking Switch Sports. I want to see the content of them, basically. They should stream them playing Switch Sports, honestly. Wow, this music is very dramatic here. Like, very anime, very much like on the quest to fight the Black Mage. Very much movie-esque. Oh wait, that's not what I want. Oh, also I'm a little bit weaker because I don't have my link skills up. That's okay. Let's see. How long have I been playing on this character? 17 minutes? Oh my god. Maybe, okay, I'm just gonna stream until I'm done with dailies, which may or may not take a while, because my dailies take such a fucking long time. Unless you all are tired of me and like would rather do something else. Honestly, I understand. I get it. I am the definition of lowbrow content. Thank you for the ASMR hydrate. Actually, I'm thinking about like filming a YouTube video. And I don't know, I just felt in the mood to test out some other audio equipment, because I did end up getting this new audio thing, which by the way I will be putting on my tax deductions, because what the fuck. Like Like now, I feel like the true extent of being an adult is when you have to file taxes. Like I was just like, ugh. Like, and figuring out like what I need to deduct. Like, bitch, I'm about to pull a millionaire stunt to be like, deduct this, this, and this, and this, because they can. Literally, I read an article where like Elon Musk did not pay anything in taxes. I don't know if that's true or not, but he probably paid very little. Also, him acquiring Twitter has me bothered. Like, really, really bothered. No, I don't want to do the race. I thought about doing the race, but I'd rather just continue doing my dailies. Like, Twitter, I've been on Twitter for over 10 years. It's probably my 13th year if I didn't deactivate my account when I was in like a depression haze. I've been on Twitter for a very long time, and I've been through all of it, and I've never seen it as a toxic place, ever. Unless you're like a Trump supporter. Usually Twitter is very funny to me, very humorous, very just like people all equally like living the struggles. Get Twitter blue. Is that actually a feature? I don't even know. Also, someone told me that apparently in Teslas, not all cars are self-driving. And I'm like, what? Isn't that the feature? Isn't that the, like, the main selling point of like Teslas? I don't know if that's true or not. I did not bother to fact check. But I don't know. I think Elon Musk is praised too much for what he has done. See, I used to like Elon Musk, but then I realized that, oh, he's just some other billionaire that does not give a fuck about us. Because I'm just like, I don't know. I thought his Twitter was funny at first, but then it just got like too cringy, and I'm like, no, you're not funny anymore. You're not. You don't deserve any of the praise that you're getting, really. Because honestly, there's been so many. Like, there was a point where I did want a Tesla as a car. There's just so much issues with Tesla. I feel like it's always like, up their car like self-drove into something, like into a car accident, into a tree, like caught on fire, the battery exploded. Like, it's not looking good, and I feel like that's very dangerous. And also the fact that he's like, what, number 2 richest person in the world, doesn't sit right with me at all. Get your ass fucking off Twitter and like donate to the poor or something, you know what I mean? Try to fight for some like free healthcare. Pay your fucking taxes and shit. Instead of moving your corporation to like a different state that probably will lower your taxes. Why don't you like pay your employees? I'm talking to you, Jeff Bezos, as well. Pay your employees, and oh my god, don't even get me started about like the fact that in the Amazon workers like group chat or something, there's like words that are like banned, as in like discussing workers' pay, discussing the salary, just like what the fuck. Those are all things that should be able to be discussed as an employee, as a worker, as a person who like gives up their like body in labor. I phrase that weird, like their, you know, labor, workforce, that type of thing. I was like, people should be able to discuss like their worth and their value, and you gotta join a union. Anyone working for Amazon, please join a union, and I hope you all the best, because I'm so worried for you. Like the fact that you can't even type the word in bathroom breaks, like what the fuck? I hate that. Like, these are all things that should be given to any worker, to any human on this earth. Like, why are we discussing about bodily fluids and that being an issue? Make it make sense, Mary. Or Meta, I should say. Oh, the music here every time. I jumped past it, okay. Oh no, I didn't even look. Oh wait. No, I don't want that. Red dancing shoes, equally worse. equally far apart. I wish I had a hyper teleport rock. Someone fund my hyper teleport rock needs, please, so I don't have to walk. Oh, someone smega zippity zoom. Agree. I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying. What the fuck? These AFK mobs really are getting me. Also, this entire time my familiars were not out, so which means that I was not training them. I hate the familiar system so much. I'd rather buy a legendary card that has the stat I need. The percussion in this song, amazing. Basically, if y'all care, I realized I did not put my symbols back on in the correct place. Hang on. Can I take it off, please? There we go. Basically, I do these dailies just so I can level up these symbols, which I desperately need to upgrade. But I'm waiting for the prices to drop because I only make so much money. Look, I know I do have a lot of money on me right now, but yeah, I typically don't make as much money as people do in this game. Also, if I were to ever sell my stuff on my account, I would want real money instead of in-game currency. Like, some people are very fair with being like, oh, I want to get this item in the game. So that, like, basically you make your money back. And I'm like, no, I feel like when I make my money back in the game, I have to have them bills in my hands, you know? Like, I need to see my bank account go up. I really did not know that was a thing about like people exchanging real life money for like game items until MapleStory. Obviously that probably works in Genshin and other games too, but like I really did not know that was a thing, that people are willing to buy stuff like that. I no longer spend money on MapleStory. I used to spend money only when they would give us like compensation stuff and like when I didn't have like all the gear that I do have now. So I feel like there's no need for me to like spend money at all. And honestly, I really did not spend that much money in this game as well, comparatively to like other people. I literally spent 1/3 of the amount on my friend's engagement gift because I met them in this game. Oh wait, I finished the quest and I just have been standing here like an idiot. Okay, recently I've been like technically doing like 2 hours and 30 minutes of my stream every single time and I don't know why. I've just been having such an enjoyable time talking to myself, getting all my thoughts and like everything out, I guess. Just letting the people in my mind, letting all my thoughts run free. See, I feel like that's why I used to like running, because I used to think a lot while I would run. I would jog and just like think. But now I dance and I don't have that same ability, because when you think while dancing, it shows. Like, I have to focus on like what I'm doing in that when I'm dancing. But what else am I in the situation? Oh, when I play Maple, I just think. If I'm not streaming Maple, I usually am watching a TV show on the side or just like thinking. Actually, I feel like I think a lot. Oh my goodness, my friend is streaming! Oh my god, comeback stream. We're gonna raid her after. She's streaming Maple as well. Love that. I will finish my dailies and then raid her. Wait, why is the music here so sad? What the hell? I did not sign up for this well, not anticlimactic. So dramatic. So climactic. song. Oh, thank you for the ASMR hydrate again. Also, they changed the shape of these water bottles. Interesting. Different type of plastic. My dearest friend sent me. Also, since I've been watching Bridgerton a lot, I'm gonna start to talk more eloquently. Alexa, this is so sad. Play Despacito. What water? Did you not hear me drinking the water? ASMR. I'm just drinking like a Kirkland water bottle, like Costco. The best water is Evian. I'm not that too particular about water bottle brands. Like, if I'm fucking thirsty, I'm just gonna drink whatever I have, right? The best water is fucking the Starbucks water you get. Honestly, because it's like triple filtered or some shit. Or quadruple. I'm gonna go into this portal. Oh? Oh? Nestle water actually tastes gross? Wait, I didn't know they sold water. I didn't know they sold water! Nestle Tool House. That one episode of Friends where Monica was trying to recreate the cookie recipe. Okay? What do you mean okay? Okay, 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 okay. Tyler the Creator, anyone? Also, if I've set off all your Alexas, I'm not mad about it because I don't have one. I don't have a device that uses Alexa. Alexa, play Who Dat Boy by Tyler the Creator. Anyway, I saw this thing. I think that was what I initially started my statement, right? I saw this video my dearest friend sent me where they showed like people getting ready for the apocalypse, like that type of situation, where they would like cut up like water bottles, I guess, because plastic melts, right? And like they basically like had like weapons that they forged with like wood together, but then they like forge it together by putting the plastic over the part where it needs to connect, and it never breaks, like because the plastic's like melted onto like the wood and stuff. So I was like, wow, that would be useful and headache inducing. Can you imagine melting plastic like in your own accord? Like that, what the fuck, like such a fucking headache. But honestly, if you're going against like a zombie apocalypse, valid. I feel like you have different concerns than I have concerns right now, but very valid. Did anyone you know freak the fuck out on 2020? See, I never watched that Coney 2020 situation, but no. I was a freshman in high school. And also, I shall say that, did you all see the thing on social media about how Ethiopia is currently in 2014 right now? And technically, because when I think something about like from the Mayan calendar to the Gregorian calendar they skipped like 8 years or something like that. So technically in 2020 that was 2012 in according to the original calendar. So something like that. Look it up. Ethiopia is like 8 years behind and they're just living in a different time zone or something like that. So there's a bunch of theories going around, like, were the Mayans correct? Because if we lost 8 years, then they were. Anyway, up to you to decide if you believe that's real. I think it's a little interesting and cool and just stuff to think about, like, history, which I don't deny that they probably did skip 8 years to start on, like, 1 again. I don't know. But yeah, alas, no one I knew in 2012 freaked out. Times were so much simpler in 2012. I remember being a freshman in high school and just like, I don't know, it was just, I have like pretty fond memories of like people. That was before like shit hit the fan. Oh, it's the 30-minute mark. Might as well get the event buff. Why, did you know someone that freaked out, Barca? Because I can't imagine. Imagine selling all your shit. Like, why does it matter if everyone's gonna die? Why are you selling your shit? Also. Recently, as in last night, I don't know, I just kept thinking about Until Dawn, like the video game. Because I was talking about like Rami Malek, and I was like, oh yeah, he's in Until Dawn, and also in Twilight, and also in various other works, but and but I don't know, I was just trying to explain to my friends that he was in Twilight and that game. Also, I just found out that the guy from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was also in Until Dawn. Oh my, I breathed kind of weird there. What the heck was that? I need to sell stuff. My inventory is too cluttered. I need to really give some of these to my mules, honestly. Oh no, I fucking pressed no instead of yes. I hate myself. Alright. Alright. It's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. I'm almost done with my dailies. There are a few more steps I need to finish. But I'm just gonna do those off stream. Perfect. Alright, should I roller skate after this? Or should I just make a meal? Real questions. Y'all, I think I am gonna get new roller skates. I feel like, I just feel it. I feel it in my bones to get new ones. Like, soon. But I'm just like, should I just pay off all my debts first? Or do I add to my debt? And I say that jokingly, as in, I'm just paying off my credit card. Also, I'm kind of like contemplating about the Twice tickets. My friend who wants to go see Twice, I don't know, they've been really wishy-washy, so I'm like, are we just not going? Is that what it is now? Because you keep being picky about the price, even though you said you would be down to pay any price to see Twice, but whatever. Okay. I'm carrying too much. Oh. Okay. I think I am gonna start working on this. Oh, I'm carrying way too much. I think I'm gonna start working on my arcane shoe. Yeah. Catch me with different stats friends, even though I didn't even equip my other shit. I have such a messy inventory. Please don't look. I'm ashamed as well. I keep random shit in here, okay? Don't judge me. Oh, I had a Smega. I didn't know that. I didn't know I had these. I could have just whispered my friend or Smega'd my friend. Maybe I will. Maybe we'll raid her and then I'll Smega. Okay, I just need to do Commercy. I don't even know what's happening in your inventory. Basically, just it's full. Oh, wait, I'm gonna show you all the reason why I play this game. The heart. The sole reason why I care about this game at all. It's a very stupid reason, but I enjoy it. I'm gonna turn my opacity all the way up. The reason why I play this game is for this one screen that shows you every single character you've played or made in this server. And it's all attacking the main mob. I just love it so much. It just looks- I want it to glitch it out. I want my whole screen to look glitchy. So that's the reason why I want to get every single character in the game to 200. Also, the purple is my character that I'm on right now, which you all have never seen because I turned that shit all the way down. Excuse me, are they not doing the thing? Are they not showing me? Oh wait, I'm dumb. I'm dumb as hell. Sorry, friends. I'm gonna turn mine down and turn other characters up. Yes! Yes! Look at this glitchy ass, like, ugh. I love it. The Wind Archer skill! Oh my god, crash this computer. I love that! That's my goal in the game. So I'm trying to... My goal is technically to get every single character to level 200. I feel like that would suffice. Every single character that is in the game. And I am almost there. I am at 5k Legion. So one day this screen will be completely crazy. The foot, the whale that comes up, the Wind Archer skill. Yes, the whale! Yep. Oh, the Zero skill just popped. Love. The little Aaron sword. The Beast Tamer. Love. This is what it's all about here, folks. It looks so barren because, like, when you have more characters, more of the characters will like stand on the side with you. I'm so happy that I did some of these characters, like the flashier ones. That's literally the only reason why I did Thunderbreaker, because it gives you that whale that pops up like right here. Yep, that one. Anyway, enough of that. My little serotonin dose. Now you all know that I'm truly an idiot. Like, my goals in the game are like, what? That was a fucking whale? It was. Was that a fucking whale? Yeah, yeah. Oh wait, let me put it right there. Just chef's kiss this game. That's what it's all about, like all your hard work on one screen. Just going at it all together. Actually, I'm gonna do Monster Park, fuck it, while we're here. I'm just gonna do all my dailies and then like have some peace afterwards. Oh shit, I should have waited to do this on my mule. Whatever. The main's the most important. We don't care about any mule. Let's see. I mean, I can do these pretty quickly, so it shouldn't be that long. Commercy takes me 10 minutes though, so I don't know if y'all care to sit through that. when I'm literally talking about nothing. I think, unfortunately, I have left like all the shitty ones that I need to do at the end. So I need a bunch of thieves. I need to do like a bunch of thief characters, which I don't really play thieves, nor do I play pirates. So I have to do all of that when I'm done getting to when I've completely finished playing every single character to 200. I feel like that's like a YouTuber accomplishment, like a MapleStory YouTuber accomplishment, but I'm just a regular person. What are those mobs? The ones that I'm currently fighting? Or I don't know if the streams are delayed. These are like little spirits, I guess. My favorites are the ones that are like turkey heads, because it's like, what? Not even turkey heads, excuse me. Just turkeys in general, like headless turkeys. The opposite of a turkey head. Basically, this is like a dungeon that like gives you a set amount of EXP for like doing every single stage. Staja. The ones you're fighting, I think they're like little earth spirits. I don't know. Arcana enemy. They didn't even name them shit. I don't know, they're cute though. I think so. I've seen uglier ones in the game. What's crazy to me is that this game has been out for nearly 20 years in KMS, right? 17 years in global MapleStory. KMS as in Korean MapleStory, not Kill Myself, but that's a different story. You would think that they would have like higher level stages for Monster Park because the whole storyline for the game is technically done. Like the biggest baddie in the game is a black mage and we've technically defeated him. It only took 15 years for them to write out that story, but technically we did it. So I'm surprised that they don't have like more like higher level stages for Monster Park. And any of you Maplers, don't try to argue with me that there's like Saren and like the void that opened up like after the Black Mage was defeated. Nah. Y'all are just pulling my leg, yanking my leg. Alright, I did my 2 clears for the day. This is how long it takes me to do dailies on this account. Like literally. And I'm so focused right now too. Oh, there's an MVP. I think I can squeeze in 1 round of this. My Maple Tour getting free money in the game because I'm free to play. So we take all the money that we can. I always try to race to see how fast I can do this. Also, do you all notice that I got rid of the numbers that appear as my damage skin and decided to choose like cute little items? Cause like I was talking to Joan, she's like, "Oh, when I watch you play Maple, all I see are numbers." I'm like, "True," but now they're like cute little items. They're like bunnies. Spring time, not just the spring. What am I even saying? Is this a conversation that I'm having? I guess so. Oh, dramatic music. Oh, I have enough time. Yes, yes. Zakun, because someone called channel 2. Free buffs. Thank you very much. Yes, I will. I'm gonna sit here on my chair. Chair buff. Basically, if people give me fame, they get a buff. Not this person asking for more shit. Oh my god. Oh, someone gave him power elixirs. That's pretty nice, actually. Wow, no one famed me. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I went to the wrong channel. Hate. Let's see, what time is it? Oh my god, 6:45. See, I would have done all of this in my own time anyway. So you can only imagine, like when I stream, I do 2 hours playing any other game that I normally do, and then I come and do this every single day. Technically right now, since there's an event, I'm doing like more characters, but all like on this character, all the things that I did on this character, I do every single day. And I'm not even done. Like, I have 10 more minutes of this. Oh my. And I haven't even finished the event capping. Oh my. Rough. Epic gameplay. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe I should stop before I do Commercy. Just do I want to? Do I want to? Should I make you all suffer with me? Maybe I will. I like the song in this phase, but I kill it so fast. The music here gives me like YouTuber vibes that like in 2014. 49 minutes on this character, holy shit. I'm not even done. The fastest I've ever done dailies is probably like an hour in this game. Or on this character. I'm crying. The fact that I have to do so much of this shit. Never ever join Maple, okay? If someone's like, should I play Maple? No. The answer is no. Don't do it. This game is fueling gambling addicts. And, it's a huge time sink. Honestly, I could be doing so much more in my day, like watching YouTube videos or something. I don't know. Not this, essentially. Why are the dailies time consuming? I guess it's just like how fast you can be able to kill all the mobs, and like it gives you like all the items that the daily quests, right? I don't even know, because I was talking to Joe, and the Genshin dailies are like 5 minutes long or something. I'm just like, I don't know. Technically, I don't have to do the dailies, right? But I'm free to play, so I'm doing everything I can in my power to be able to play the game as freely as I can. Little painful. Okay, in 10 minutes? Wait, shit, I'm not even done with the dailies on this. I'm not even done with the event daily. Holy fuck. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. You know what? I'm just gonna leave my character on the chair and like AFK. So in 10 minutes, I'm gonna raid my friend. She's also playing Maple. And she's from New Zealand. And honestly, I feel like her streams are more entertaining than my streams. Like, I feel like she's just so funny. So I will send you all off to Lainey after. Oh my god, I took a look at myself again. And I'm like, oh, I forgot I look like this every single time. Because it doesn't feel like I'm wearing makeup, and I'm like, oh. Okay, okay. We're wearing some makeup right now. That's, yep. We can't deny that. I actually don't know if I like the look enough to like post it. If I don't like a look, I won't take like photos. Which has been me in the last few days. Like the last few days I was like, oh, I've worn makeup, but like it doesn't look perfect and like up to par with what I post on Instagram, so I'm like, hey, no self-deprecation, only I can do that. It's the thing is, it's like, I don't even think like, it's not like I feel bad, it's more like, oh, it's not perfect. Like the feeling of like, oh wow, I look really good. It's like halfway there. I'm like, I look presentable, but I'm like, I have to look good. that's when I take like selfies and stuff. Which is so embarrassing when people I know find my Instagram without like me giving it to them, because it's like, oh, hello, welcome to my Instagram where it's just a bunch of my face. Yep. I also thought about starting like a roller skating Instagram. I feel like those are popular because I keep posting my roller skating clips on my Instagram stories, and I feel like people are like over it, you know. Also thought about doing like a bass Instagram, like playing the bass, but I'm like really bad at playing the bass, which is why I've never ever streamed me playing the bass, ever. And which is why I have that like little bass VTuber situation going on one of my screens, or one of my scenes here on Twitch. Yeah, I'm so bad at the bass. So bad. Y'all don't want to hear it. I also have nails. So that's like a part of the journey about like playing the bass with long nails. It's okay. I'm keeping this challenge for aesthetics. It's fine. It's fine. You know, musical skills are only temporary. Drip is forever. I'm just kidding. Actually, musical skills stay forever. My friend has never had a tuna melt in their life. They just sent me a photo from on college campus, on our college campus, being like, no, I've never had a tuna melt. And I'm like, okay, are you gonna get it or what? I'm not even shooting the right way. Literally, whenever I do this segment of my dailies, I literally just like watch a video on the side, or I'm going on my phone, because it's so repetitive. That's why it takes 10 minutes. Because I have to do like 10 rounds of this. Skater Jenna, yes, roller skating. Ew, tuna melt. I've never had it because it seems gross. You never had a tuna melt? Or are you mocking my friend? I think tuna melts are pretty tasty, not gonna lie. Protein, more protein. It's like mayonnaise. That's mayonnaise, tuna. Or more. Like other sides if you put like other things in it. When I went to New York, we had like these really fancy bagels, and last minute I decided to get a tuna melt version. I was like, ooh, this is delish. I think tuna in general is just like, you know, really healthy. Actually, I'm like, now I'm thinking, did I buy those like on the go, like tuna snack things? Like, Target sells these like snack packs or whatever, where you can have like a tuna salad and like crackers, and I feel like that's like pretty healthy, I guess. Protein, little bit of carbs, that's it. I mean, I feel like it makes you feel better than eating a bag of chips. There also was a chicken salad one, but the tuna melt's where it's at. Literally, the two are next to each other, and the tuna one was all, like almost sold out. So you know, like tuna salad, tuna melts are kind of good. No, you're being serious. The idea of cheese and tuna at the same time has me like, wait, what? 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 The thing is, like, there's many different types of cheeses, so I don't know how to help you, because what? What? Because I mean, like, if you like a tuna salad, then you're more likely to have a tuna melt. It's literally just grilled cheese and like what I don't even know. It's not bad if you just try it. Oh my god. It really isn't that bad. It's like you ever have those like rotating meals that you make? That's when you have like nothing else to eat. That's one of them. You thought tuna melts have cheese on them? Yeah, they do. But that's for the like the pull action. I guess they do, but it's not that bad, honestly. You don't know how you feel about fish and cheese at the same time. Why? Because if you have a grilled cheese sandwich, it's just like that plus like protein. It's like when you have a burger, you're like eating a patty. It's like when you have a fish fillet, the fish fillet, the filet of fish at McDonald's has like grilled cheese on it. Hello? Or like melted cheese on it. Hello? Maybe you start out with that before you upgrade to a tuna melt. Okay. Oh my god, today's a Friday. Go to fucking McDonald's and get the fish, the filet of fish. I start small because those burgers, those little filet of fishes are small. They're like the size of Wendy's burgers, honestly. So tiny. Like the small ones. The small ones. Hello? Am I contradicting all your statements? Because if you had one of those at McDonald's, then like what? I don't know, it makes me feel better than just having a grilled cheese, because a grilled cheese is just so like nothing. It's so like carbs, dairy, protein where. Oh my god, wait. Is it my friend's birthday? Well, I just met this person. They're like an acquaintance of mine, and I'm like, is it your birthday? Wait, you never had one either? Oh my god, go to McDonald's. Actually, I don't know if that's the best choice to like have the first experience with tuna and cheese. It's not that bad. Oh my god, it's not even that scary. I see. This is your true downfall. A tuna melt, fish, and cheese. But the thing is, I feel like it's not far off to someone do like shredded parm, not shredded, like grated parm on like like a fillet of fish. Okay, I was gonna say you forgot your friend's birthday. Well, I just met them. Well, like I don't know. Usually I'm pretty good about like remembering people's birthdays. Let me message him. Oh, trying to like play Maple while texting my other hand. See, this is what I like about the class I play, because I can do that. You don't do that either? Do what? See, a lot of people will be like, how are you like messaging me? Like people will message me on Discord and I'm like, oh, I'm a Pathfinder. The class is very lazy. Actually, when the heck is yours? You never mentioned. Usually when my birthday comes around, I'll do like a birthday stream before and then after. Like pre-birthday stream and then after. That's actually how I met Panic and everyone. Because I was doing an Animal Crossing stream like 2 years ago. I said pre-birthday stream. And then he came by and said, happy birthday. And then that's how I was introduced to like Joselle's like group of friends. Essentially. But yeah. Figure it out. Figure it out. It's out there in the world. Oh, it is her birthday. Oh my god. Based off of her context clues of, there's cakes in her Instagram story. Hmm. It is your birthday. I thought she was celebrating someone else's birthday, not gonna lie. Wow, very cute. How dare my friend, because this is my friend's niece, who happens to be like around my age. So I'm like, oh, how come you didn't tell me it was her birthday? I'm gonna call them out. Not the emotes, not the emotes. I feel like I do mention my birthday every now and then, but you'll know when it's time. It's actually my golden year. Wait, no, it's not my golden year. Holy fuck, my golden year is coming up very soon. But it's my year of the tiger, my Chinese Lunar New Year zodiac, so I'm very excited. I really made the effort to be like, 2021 was fucking a shit show. Like, it was so bad, so 2022 is the one for me. Honestly, my mental health has been a lot better this year, which is good. Alright, we're almost fucking done with dailies. I'm gonna I'm gonna go after I finish this. I decided just to do all my dailies. Oh, actually, didn't I say I was just gonna AFK? No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We're here anyway. It's 7 o'clock. Holy fuck. I can't. How's it 7? Oh, I'm KSing someone. Oh my god. Never mind, they're a bot. Oh, never mind. They moved. They moved. I'm so sorry. Kana's be like... Welcome to the end of the world in MapleStory. This is the final segment before you like go and fight the like biggest baddie in the game, which I cannot do because I'm not good in stats. The music's so good here though. The guitar, everything. The organs, love. I hope you had a good birthday. They still have like 3 hours out of their day to celebrate their birthday. It's only 10 p.m. in the East Coast. What's with the emotes? The emote shaming. Oh, I should do this. Oh, I didn't even buff. Holy fuck. My rotation. Honestly, this map... Wait, why am I training here? What the fuck? Why am I being an idiot? SSS1 is my baby. It's smarter to go there if I can kill them faster. Where's the mob? Where's the mob? Okay, we're gonna switch maps. We're gonna go to the OG. The OG map if you've been on this Twitch stream for any amount of time and have seen me like at this map. That's what you're getting for the rest of the stream. Just the emote. I mean, valid. Is this honestly the prettiest map? The prettiest region? I feel like it's so, like, the colors are nice here. Why is the music so cliche, though? I can't. Oh. It really went from, like, lighthearted music to, like, okay, movie. Ooh, they're playing on the left hand on the piano. Kinda sick on the bass side. I wish I knew how to play piano. That's a skill I never acquired. It's just like so much movement, like reading both lines of music and having your hands do different things. That's too much. Welcome everyone to the map that I spent so many hours on. I'm pretty sure you all have been here for this map. Good times. I kind of miss it, honestly. Honestly. It's so pretty, but even though this was like my jail for like 20 levels. Is it not so pretty though? And the music's nice. I just found out that right now that the music's nice. Oh, notes down. Maybe if you tell the piano your birthday, you'll learn it automatically. I don't think that's how that works. It's not a jukebox. Honestly, I've been very inclined. Oh shit. I've been very inclined to what is it? To get a drum set. Like, I'm not even joking. It's just because I used to play the bass drum and I'm like, the type of coordination I used to have to like walk around. Oh, my friend Tina's here. She's so wow. Look at her go, OP. This looks like an LSD drip. Do it. Twitty. What do you mean? Do what? Get the get the drum set. Honestly, I would get the drum set, but it's like it costs the same amount as like the new pair of roller skates I want to get, and I'm like, ugh, I hate that so much because it's a beginner drum set, and I'm upgrading to like a more advanced pair of roller skates, so they're quite expensive. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if I get the drum set, it's gonna be competing with my bass skills, and I'm not really good at the bass yet, so I gotta hone in on that skill. Why the fuck is it candy now? Cause that's the screen that gives you like rewards after you kill the E-boss. Have you just never seen me do that? I thought, haven't you seen me like train here for like hours on end? Have you just not been here when I used to train? Get both? That's so expensive. Actually, if I got both, then it would cost the amount of like this. Oh my god. I posted on my Twitter this bass guitar that looks so fucking cool, and I want it. I want that bass guitar. I have like a beginner's bass guitar essentially. And it's so cool. It's just so rock and roll. It's so like edgy, but wait, actually no, I didn't post it because I was gonna post like comparison prices. Or did I? Don't remember. Wait, let me see. Let me put down my Lucid Soul. Then rebuff everything. And then I will tell you. Then I'll see if I posted it on Twitter or not. Oh, I echoed shit. It's fine. Basically, I am always unintentionally online shopping. Like, I'm always online window browsing. Oh, I did! I posted, do I get a tattoo or get this bass guitar? Yeah, so I posted it yesterday. I have you as like podcast. What? You posted something about bass, yeah. So the tattoo artist that I follow, that for some reason, I don't think tattoos are legal in Japan, right? I think it's kind of wishy-washy on like whether or not they promote their tattoo parlors in Korea and in Japan. I know Japan, they're like, there's a lot of conversation about tattoos, since like tattoos are part of Japanese culture. Like when you look at old Japanese art, like there's tattoos on people's backs, right? Anyway, what I'm saying is that, going back to my original point, something about Korean tattoos look a certain way and they're just so pretty. Like the one I have on my shoulder, it's just so, it's like something with the fine lines that are on it are like really nice. So I follow a lot of artists who happen to reside in Korea, and I'm just like, ugh, I want to go to Korea to like get a tattoo. But the thing is, this artist is from Korea and they're moving to LA, and I'm like, yes. But I'm pretty set because I was looking at their portfolio and they seem to like really do like dragons and stuff, and I'm like, I'm pretty set on like having that Avatar: The Last Airbender tattoo. One of them. I have a lot of ideas for Avatar: The Last Airbender tattoos. Like I want a lotus towel tattoo. Anyway, but I kind of really want it on my forearm, and I can't do that yet because I'm still hiding my tattoos, which is crazy to think about. So yeah, I am not getting a tattoo anytime soon, but I do like getting a lot of tattoos. You really want to get a tattoo as soon as you're cleared by your doctor? Ooh, what are you planning to get? I have all these ideas in my head for like tattoos, and sometimes it's all about like the artist as well, because it like sometimes the artist can't do what you have in your brain, so I like try to tailor like what I want depending on like the artist's portfolio. As in like, I know this specific artist can do like this thing and then like some other thing. Also, this YouTuber I follow also started tattooing, and this person is like literally me. Like I follow them because they do makeup, and they do really cool makeup, and I happened to stumble across them because they were roller skating, and I was like, oh my god, like on social media, and I was like, whoa, you're roller skating. And then I just found out yesterday that they tattoo in LA, and I was like, oh my god, this person is me. Like I love. You have 3 main ideas. Would you like to share, or are you keeping it a secret? Anyway, I really like her artwork, and I'm kind of inclined to get a tattoo from her, but I need some money first. Not with all these like fucking expenses where I want to roller skate, buy a drum set, buy a bass guitar. Yeah. I'm gonna go to Portal. Come on. Please die so I can continue capping. So then I can leave my other character on the EXP chair. Which I didn't even buy for them actually. Literally, I'll play like Maple around this time, and then I won't play until like midnight. Anyway. Oh, the suns are here even though I left the map? Interesting. That's good to know, I guess. Oh, I reached the daily limit? Alright, perfect! I'm done with dailies. Holy fuck. I'm done with dailies and event dailies. Alright. We finish. Ugh, I can't. This game sucks. Oh, I didn't even open my chest. Nothing. Nothing. One of them is a cancer ribbon, which is decorated with really personal things. I'm fine sharing with you, but stream. True. 2 music lyrics and a specific anime tattoo. Honestly, I feel like my tattoos kind of tell like a life story a little bit. Like, but also I feel like I have such a strong relationship with music, so a lot of them are like music related tattoos. Like I have a tattoo inspired by 21 Pilots, I have a Fall Out Boy tattoo, I have a Mamamoo tattoo, I have a GOT7 tattoo. Kind of like my whole life story. The freaking the roses, obviously that's just like whatever. And my Sailor Pluto tattoo, that's like whatever as well. Also, it keeps hitting me that, like I have a Sailor Pluto tattoo because I was initially planning to get a different Sailor Pluto tattoo, like a really big one, which I might still get, but I have to go to Singapore for that, unfortunately. we stand Sailor Pluto in this house. check in. Yeah, that's the type of thing I want to have conceptually. For me, I just like getting tattoos. I feel like they don't really match. Like the one on my back is a colored one. I kind of wish I got it on my arm so I can see it more because I love looking at it so much. But again, I'm just like thinking about like what I want on my arms and stuff because I was pretty set on getting the lotus flowers on my left arm. I don't know, I'm a flower ass bitch. When there's a flower, I'm like, oh, I want to get that tattooed. I don't know why, it's just so pretty. Like, it's like edgy because it's a tattoo, right? But it's so dainty at the same time. I love it. Oh, also the flash tattoo I got. I mean, that's just whatever. I just wanted a flash tattoo, right? Also, I don't like mind getting like random tattoos as well. We've been over this. Like, honestly, I don't mind people who have like Playboy bunny tattoos as well. I don't know, I just also my life kind of changes as we go along, and I'm like, I didn't think I was gonna get the birds. Like, I never imagined myself getting like the green birds I have, but then the opportunity came and I took it. Alright. We're gonna passively get EXP. Ryan in the corner. I love this chair. Very cute. Anyway, give me all. Selfie, selfie. Can't finish drinking my baking soda. Oh my god. I really want to bake some bread, but like bread making takes so much work. Like, I want to make some rolls, but I just can't. Like, I need to set aside like a whole day if I want to bake some bread. Because you said baking soda, I'm just thinking about baking. Anyway. Why did I say it like that? I'm finally done. It took me 3 hours to basically do what I needed to do in Maple. For now. I'm probably gonna continue to train the character that I was just on. And to get it to... what is it? 140. 240, what the fuck? No. Gamers, let's get this bread. Oh my god. Let's see. Small but short stream. Oh, I hope she's still playing the game. Holy fuck. I've been streaming much longer than I intended, so sad enough stream, but we're about to go watch Leanie's stream. She's also playing Maple. Oh, that's not the command. What's the command? Fuck. Raid. Leanie, not me forgetting how the fuck to do Twitch shit. Anyway, I will see you on Monday, I think. Yes, I will see you on Monday. Have a good one, friends. Goodbye, goodbye. It was nice chatting with you all. Goodbye.